This is a recording on the discussion about our myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis class comprises our last neurologic condition under this topic. So, unsa di ng myasthenia gravis? Myasthenia gravis is an autoimmune condition where the body produces antibodies causing damage to the receptor sites, no, to the acetylcholine receptor sites in the muscle fibers. To understand a class, okay, this is how it goes. No? How do people move? First, we have the basic unit of the nervous system, which refers to the neurons. Okay? So, gikan manggod class sa neurons, they function by sending impulses or signals in a message which comes in the form of neurotransmitters. Okay? So ang neuron, aron maka-function siya, it will have to secrete neurotransmitters. And we have different kinds of neurotransmitters like serotonin, you have GABA, gamma aminobutyric acid, you have adrenaline, you have noradrenaline, you have dopamine, and you also have acetylcholine. Now, the specific focus of myasthenia gravis is on the aspect of the neurotransmitter acetylcholine. So, para unsa man di na siyang acetylcholine class, this neurotransmitter is responsible for muscle movement, such that a decrease in the number of acetylcholine or a decrease in the receptor sites, no, which detects the presence of acetylcholine would lead to problems on muscle movement. So, neurotransmitter acetylcholine mauna ang atuang problema sa myasthenia gravis. So, this neurotransmitter acetylcholine will have to be secreted by the neurons via a myoneural junction. Okay, and from the myoneural junction, you proceed to the voluntary muscles. Okay. So meaning, if this is the end of your neuron, it will have to secrete, no, acetylcholine. And this acetylcholine would have to be picked up by the voluntary muscles or your skeletal muscles via receptor sites that are found on it. So ideally, kaning imuhang mga acetylcholine dapat mo bind na siya sa imuhang muscle nga receptor sites, your acetylcholine receptor sites, so that your muscles will contract or your muscles will function. Okay? So from the neurons, which secretes neurotransmitter acetylcholine, muagi siya sa myoneural junction or the space between the myo muscles and neural, no? Mo na gitawag og myoneural junction, and from there you proceed to the voluntary muscles through the receptor site. So kani siya diri dapita. This is your myoneural junction or that space between the neuron and the muscles. So unsa may nahitabo sa myasthenia gravis? Your myasthenia gravis class is an autoimmune condition, meaning our body will have to form autoantibodies that will kill these acetylcholine receptor sites. Meaning to say, bisag unsaon og secrete sa imuhang neuron og acetylcholine, it cannot do anything over the muscles because they are not detected by the muscles. Ngano man, naguba man ang imuhang receptor sites. The damage to these acetylcholine receptor sites is exactly what myasthenia gravis is. So, ang apektado di ay sa myasthenia gravis is ang imuhang voluntary muscles. Okay? So, not just voluntary muscles, any other muscles as well. Pero primarily class, ang maigo sa myasthenia gravis are your voluntary muscle movements. So, what are the signs and symptoms of a patient with myasthenia gravis? The hallmark of the symptom of a patient with myasthenia gravis class is your generalized weakness. Okay? And you will not forget that. Kay myasthenia gravis man, meaning grabe ang imuhang muscle weakness. Okay? Myasthenia gravis or grabe ang imuhang muscle weakness. Okay? generalized muscle weakness. In fact, class, you would notice that there is a certain pattern in the weakness of a patient with myasthenia gravis. Unsa man? Let's say, for example, naa kay waking up, you wake up fine, but you end up tired. Okay? At the start of the day, you feel good, you feel okay. But at the near end of the day, you begin to feel exhausted and you begin to feel tired, no? Puy-puy ang imuhang mga muscles. Why? Because the generalized weakness in a patient with myasthenia gravis is characterized to be one which is improved at rest. Okay? It is improved at rest and one that worsens with activity. So when you rest, it improves. But when you perform activities, it worsens. Okay? Again, unsa ang hallmark of symptom in a patient with myasthenia gravis? It is generalized weakness or weakness sa muscles nga grabe kaayo. And the symptom of a patient with myasthenia gravis is characterized to be one which at the beginning of the day you feel fine, but at the end of the day you feel puy-puy, you feel exhausted. One which is improved when you have a rest, and one which worsens when you perform certain activities. What are other symptoms of a patient with myasthenia gravis? So let's begin head to foot. No? Let's start with the eyes. What do you notice in the eyes of a patient with myasthenia gravis? Because of the weakness of the muscles of the eyes cannot hold both of your eyeballs. No, na ang resulta, you develop double vision, diplopia. And these eyelids here will seem to drop. Walay mukupot because of the weakness. And you call it as ptosis, no? The dropping of the eyelids. How about in the mouth? In the aspect of the mouth, your speech is also affected. So your patient will manifest slurred speech. Okay? How about in the throat? No? You will manifest dysphagia. Okay? In the chest, you will manifest respiratory problems. Okay? Like dyspnea. Okay? Lisod ka o ginhawa because of the weakness of the muscles. Your lung as a muscle also becomes weak. Okay? Then you develop poor GIT functions. Okay? So nanakay incontinence, GIT and GUT, malibang mangihira ka og imuha without control. Okay? And the legs of a patient with myasthenia gravis is feeling so tired. Okay? So ang ato dayang timan-an class sa myasthenia gravis is ang iyang hallmark which is generalized weakness. One which improves by rest and one which worsens with activity. Okay? Now, how do we diagnose your myasthenia gravis? How do we know nga naay myasthenia gravis ang usa ka tawo? Number one, so for our diagnostic test, number one, we can do antibody testing. Okay? So tanawon na to ang yang dugo, haan na to sa dugo, and then we look at the number of antibodies in the blood. And we would see, class, that taas ang imuhang levels of acetylcholine receptor antibodies. Sa ganinang acetylcholine receptor antibodies, mao na siya ang muguba sa imuhang acetylcholine receptor sites such that no matter how much acetylcholine is secreted by the neurons, di siya ma-detect sa imong muscles kay wala may receptor unya di mo function ang imuhang muscles. Okay? Number two, we also do tensilon test. Okay, unsa man na siyang tensilon test? Tensilon or otherwise called as your endrophonium test. Okay? This is also called as your endrophonium test. Endrophonium. Okay. Tensilon or endrophonium is a short-acting cholinergic medication. Okay? It is a short-acting cholinergic medication which causes improvement in the muscle function or muscle movement. Pero short-acting man siya, class. Meaning, inighatag nimo sa tensilon or endrophonium which is a cholinergic, ang imuhang physical movement mo improve for quite a short period of time. So paghatag nimo IV, short-acting, rapid-acting, mo improve diretso imuhang movement pero 3 minutes after mo balik na putong weakness. So a positive tensilon test is one where after administration, physical and voluntary movement improves, but after 3 minutes, the weakness resumes. So, mao na siya positive tensilon test. It is a short and rapid-acting cholinergic medication. So, sir, pwede di ay na, sir, nga ang tambal na lang sa atong pasyente nga na myasthenia gravis tensilon or endrophonium? The answer is no. Nganong no man kas? Because this is short-acting. What you need is a medication which has a cholinergic effect that has a long-acting effect. Okay? So, this medication, so let's go to the medication. This medication is dili pwede ang tensilon. Dapat katong long-acting. Unsa may tawag ana nga mga medication? You call them as anti-cholinesterase. Anti-cholinesterase medication. Unsa may mga example? You have your pyridostigmine. Pyridostigmine. You have your neostigmine. Okay? You have your prostigmine. So unsa ni sila nga mga tambal di class? Unsa man ni nga mga klasiha sa mga tambal? They are anti-cholinesterase. They are anti-erase acetylcholine. They anti-erase acetylcholine. Unsay anti-erase cholinesterase? Meaning they reduce the breakage or the breakdown of acetylcholine. Okay? So kung naamang gani kay acetylcholine nga na-pick up sa imuhang muscles, dili niya ma-breakdown dayon such that movement improves because of the higher pressure to the levels of acetylcholine. Dili niya i-break diretso. Okay? So it reduces the breakdown of your acetylcholine. It inhibits the breakdown of your acetylcholine. Unsay tawag aning mga tambala? Anti-cholinesterase. Okay? And this is our primary management for patients with myasthenia gravis. So, what if ma-overdose ka sa anti-cholinesterase? That is what we call as a cholinergic crisis. Okay? Kung naa kay cholinergic crisis, ang imong antidote ana class is atropine sulfate. Unsa man din ang atropine sulfate? It's an anti-cholinergic drug. So opposite siya, antidote siya sa anti-cholinesterase. Okay, let me summarize that. Unsay tambal sa myasthenia gravis? Anti-cholinesterase. What does it do? It reduces the breakdown. It inhibits the breakdown of acetylcholine. As a sample, you have your pyridostigmine, neostigmine, prostigmine. And what would be your antidote for over-medication or overdose? You give atropine sulfate. Why? Because it is an anti-cholinergic. Okay? So, aside from giving medication, there is also one surgery that we could probably do for patients with myasthenia gravis, and that is thymectomy. Unsa man na siyang thymectomy? This is the removal of the thymus. Sir, unsa may labot sa thymus? Okay. Most common cause of myasthenia gravis class is a tumor in the thymus. We call it a thymoma. Okay? Kasagaran sa mga naay myasthenia gravis, naa sila'y thymoma. In fact, madiagnose ka ni kag myasthenia gravis, screen ka for probable tumor in the thymus. Pero dili pud sa tanan nga myasthenia gravis is caused by thymoma. Pwede other causes, no? Other causes. Pero even if it is not caused by a thymoma or a thymus tumor, the removal of a thymectomy proves to be of great help to resolve the problems in myasthenia gravis. How and why? Because the removal of the thymus reduces the formation of your acetylcholine receptors antibodies. Okay? So duha lang akong gusto inyong timan-an. Basta gani management for myasthenia gravis, give anti-cholinesterase and you do thymectomy. Okay? Now, unsa may importante diri now? You have to watch out for the complication of the condition. Okay? The complication would be attributable to the dosage of the medication, such that pwedeng ma-overdose, pwede sang ma-underdose. Makuwang gani ang imong tambal, we call it myasthenic crisis. pero musubra gani ang imuhang tambal, we call it cholinergic crisis. So sa myasthenic crisis, this is an underdose of the medication such that the patient will manifest increased blood pressure, increased heart rate, okay? And you will have respiratory depression. Okay? So kung musaka ang BP, musaka ang heart rate na ay respiratory depression, kuwang radi ay ang imuhang tambal. So unsa may imong buhaton? Pun-i ang tambal. Unsa magtambala atong ihatag? Remember, anti-cholinesterase. Anti-erase your acetylcholine. Okay? Now, on the other hand, what if musubra ang imong gihatag nga tambal? Okay? Musubra ang imong gihatag nga tambal gani class, we call it cholinergic crisis. And in such a case, we know cholinergic, is it sympa or parasympathetic? Di ba class, cholinergic is parasympathetic nervous system. So what would be the manifestations of a patient with cholinergic crisis? You will have increased salivation, you will have increased lacrimation, maghilak, no? Lacrimation, okay? You will have increased sweating, okay? And you will have diarrhea, okay? So these are the symptoms of a patient with cholinergic crisis. So unsa may akong ihatag kung naa ako'y cholinergic crisis? Unsa akong tambal? Atropine sulfate. Okay? So myasthenic crisis is 2 anticholinesterase while your cholinergic crisis is 2 atropine sulfate. Now the question is, how would I know, sir, nga underdose ko or overdose? What test could I use? You can use your tensilon test again. Unsa gani ng tensilon? Otherwise known, endrophonium. So hatagan nimo siyang tambal intravenously. Paghatag nimo intravenously, kung mo improve gani ang iyahang condition, ni improve, no? It is a myasthenic crisis. Huwang radi ay ang imuhang gihatag na tambal. Pero nihatag na kag tensilon, wala ni improve ang iyahang symptom. Meaning to say, cholinergic crisis di ay to siya. Okay? So that is how we distinguish cholinergic crisis from myasthenic crisis. And class, that ends our discussion on myasthenia gravis.